That shows housing costs in the state of Florida have outpaced inflation by as much as 200%. Let me show you this chart here, and it sort of lines it out as you see here. Inflation rates here in the Bay Area dating back to 2020, and you see that we actually peaked in the summer at just over 11%, 11.2%. Now, this other line graph here shows you the rate that home prices have increased since 2020. Right now, we're at 282% increase according to the new report from homebay.com. And since last year, Tampa saw the fourth highest price increase, up more than 12%. We're only behind Miami, Jacksonville, and Orlando. So these higher home prices and rent prices and food prices and everything else, it all adds up. And that's why leaders in Polk County are taking action. ABC Action News reporter J.J. Burden with what they're doing to help people who are struggling to pay their bills.
This is Michelle.
It's been hard.
She started working at 14, but had to stop to be a full-time caregiver for her parents. And now they're both dead, and she can't get a full-time job. So, like many in this room, and many of you watching, the bills are piling up, and so is the stress.
It's frustrating because the prices are severely high. And when you're on a budget, you really can't make ends meet.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 40% of Americans are struggling to pay household expenses, and more than 8 million Americans are late with rent as prices continue to increase. The pandemic, according to the census, is the #1 reason.
We are seeing the needs rise. I know from just watching our food distributions and those things, we've seen that go from 70 to 80 to yesterday we had 163 that were out at our event.
Stephen Hill is the program director for the Dream Center of Lakeland, a nonprofit that helps families in need.
The need is continually growing.
Listen to Stephen break down the price that some folks are paying just to rent out a room.
We've got some of our members that are paying $700, $800 to be in a room. I just met with a man yesterday who is $300 a week, and so they pay weekly, and if they can't come up, he was literally 1 day behind, and he was going to be the landlord said that they'd put him out of his space because of that.
And this event is all about helping people in situations like the man Stephen was talking about and Michelle. Polk County has given Florida Rural Legal Services Incorporated $750,000 to help folks with rent and utility bills. And there were also lawyers here to go over leases with renters. Those lawyers also worked with people who didn't qualify for financial help. Michelle appreciates the help, but like many others, she doesn't want to be in this situation.
If we can make it, we wouldn't be here. But we need help.
And help is still available for those who missed this event. We have that information on our website, abcactionnews.com. In Lakeland, I'm J.J. Burton, ABC Action News.
Florida's most accurate